He tried. He
Yeah,
tried.
yeah.
Speaking of someone who tried the hell out of his fucking ass off.
Whoa, say that again.
I don't know what I just said. Let's talk about Steve Lacy, man. Let's talk about the Steve Lacy album. Gemini
Yes.
Right. That is someone who tried.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
What'd you think about the Steve Lacy album, man?
That was crazy. Steve Lacy, like, on another level completely. I think he's really okay. First off, it is better than Apollo, his first album. It's definitely better in terms of he's just matured a lot with his songwriting, and the songs that hit on here, they just hit so hard every time. Bad Habit will never not be catchy. Sunshine will always hit. Mercury, like, these are songs I cannot live without now. I will say the other tracks, they are not as potent as the forward leading tracks like I just mentioned. But if I don't know, it kind of trained my ear in a weird way listening to it, where I was like, I feel like I'm entering a different type of music completely, because it combines so many genres. It was kind of not what I expected, but I like what I got, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I love the feel of the album. Like, how I describe it is, it's almost like a Wes Anderson film, or how would you think of a Wes Anderson film, where it's like super, like, the one word I used to describe it is unpredictable. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. It could get into a beat breakdown. It could go into, like, I think of that little, like, quirky lyric he has where he's like, something turned me off, smoking made me like, he just coughs into the mic, and I was like, just little quirky things like that keep your attention. You're like, oh, okay. And then the music, what we're talking about with Brent Faiyaz, like, he has those moments that capture your attention, and then he actually proceeds to, like, give you something musically to like latch onto, and kind of, and then you go into the next song, and then all of a sudden you get to Mercury or Bad Habits. My God, that thing has been just so framed in such a beautiful way, this whole album. And I was thinking about this, and I want to get your thoughts. I want to get the chat's thoughts on this. The same way that people compare MJ to, like, The Weeknd, I would like to compare Steve Lacy to Stevie Wonder.
Interesting that you say that. I was gonna say the same thing. Stevie Wonder and Prince.
My man, if I could hug you right now, I would.
Dude, for real. And even a little bit of, like, Andre too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That needs to be a quartet right there. Those 4 artists that we named, that needs to be like a dream, like, music festival.
Yeah, no,
like,
he's so great, man. He's really carving his own genre right now. I think, like, I've really never heard anything like this album, because it's like a, people call it, like, bedroom funk, like, you know, bedroom pop. And, like, bedroom funk, and then something like new age or something, I don't know, something jazz. I'm trying to remember what someone called it, but yeah, it's really just his own niche that he's doing. And then on top of this bedroom funk, this kind of DIY lo-fi, like, jazz hip hop funk blend, you have his delivery that kind of takes from Stevie Wonder, or, like, even, like we said, Prince, with, like, the catchy pop appeal and hooks and stuff like that. And even, like, Outkast, like, there's a song on here that sounds exactly like, I mean, not to be like, oh, it's the same song, but, like, eerily similar and inspired by a song off of one of, like, Outkast's biggest records. So it's just so inspired, and, like, I don't know, it's on the level of, like, what I think a Silk Sonic is to, like, an era of music. He did that tribute to, like, so many eras at once, so it's just really dense, which is why I feel like that short runtime is, I don't really mind it.
I love a decent, like, just a good, what is it, like, 38-minute, like, 40-minute album. Like, something to just, like, that leaves you wanting more. It's kind of the same principle that, you know, if we're talking about The Weeknd, which we will in a bit later, you know, with Dawn FM, where that album just kind of leaves you a little bit unsatisfied because it knows it's going to give you something else. This felt like that, where it's like, we're going to give you this amazing body of work, incredible music. Like, oh my God, like, if we're talking about Stevie Wonder, the one song that really, like, made me think about it, or two songs that made me think about it, was the intro, Static.
New boyfriend ain't gonna fill the void. Do you even really like this track?
I think is like favorite song on there, just because of how good if we're talking about songwriting, the songwriting on that one is just really good. And also the last song, the ballad that ends everything, really reminded me of like My Cherie Amour, you know, like that classic Stevie Wonder ballad.
La 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 la.
Yeah, I love it. It's just so cool because his music is so simple. Like he really only uses like you know how Steve Lacy, he's produced for a bunch of other people.
Kendrick
Lamar, he produced Pride. Damn Part 2. No, like he made that beat on his iPhone and like just plugged in his guitar and like all the instruments and just made it. And it's like truly lo-fi. That's why it just sounds so like, you can just tell that he just kind of scrapped together whatever he had and still made beautiful music. So it's really cool.
Yeah, so this is all iPhone recorded and pretty high quality if you ask me. That's what I like to call the bare maximum.
I think he's gonna be a big name in like maybe by his third album. But as a sophomore album, like the jump in quality and talent is crazy.